Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, Mama Bear's Homestead and More. On today's episode, we are over at Papa Jerry's, and we're going to do a few upgrades to the model or Oliver 107 side delivery rake. As you can see, it's got duals on that side. That big tire is way too big, and I had that tire there, so we're going to put that tire on there to be the same height as this tire. That tire's cracked really bad, but let's face it, we're not gonna road it a whole lot, so I'm gonna run that tire until it absolutely won't go no more before I have to buy a new one. And that tire, I have no idea what we'll do with it, but we'll keep it around just in case. I think it may actually fit my gravity wagon. And then also I've got everything to these pliers don't. But this is how you disengage the PTO, the power takeoff that runs the basket. And what little bit I know, if you blow this gearbox up, you will not find another one. So I want to get my disengagement fixed, or I want to get the cable strung back up through there to do that. But first, let's tie off on changing this tire out. And I was able to find me a can of Oliver Meadow Green. We'll add this tree limb to the big brush pile. Papa Jerry lost 1 or 2 trees in a storm here 2-3 weeks ago now. So one day we'll light that up. That's gonna get big. But yeah, let's get after this. We'll get you guys set up here. I hope these wheel work, but we'll find out. All right, we got it up in the air. Look like 3/4, so let's get us a socket. Well guys, I forgot my deep well sockets, and I don't have a 3/8 extension for this impact, so we're going to kick it old school with a socket and ratchet. Get on it. And one funny thing about this, and I don't know if they're all like this, but it's only got 3 lug bolts. And they all came loose, so I'm real happy about that. Okay, now we can jack it back up. All right. Let's see what we got here. All right, got that one out. That's just a regular old fine threaded 1/2 inch lug bolt. let me tell you something about those. Them are getting outrageously expensive. I don't know if you guys watched me build my gravity wagon, but it was an IKEA gravity wagon. It's all in parts when I got it, and I had no lug nuts, so I had to buy 20 of these. I think I went to three different ag stores to find them. And the last one I went to, he had a bunch of them, and he was the cheapest. Alright, I set them 3 lug bolts right there so we can knock them off and then be gone forever. Oh, yeah. Alright, let me see if I got a screwdriver, or if I had a wire brush, that'd even be better. But while I got that off, we're gonna vertify it just a little bit. Alright guys, we did have a wire brush and a scraper, or some people might even call it a wood file. Did not know there was a grease fitting right there either. There is green paint under there. Spider nest going. I grease this back, or grease this other fitting really well, and it's got grease everywhere. But that's when I pulled it home, and it hadn't been on a pulled in a very long time, so I made sure we had a lot of grease in it. Okay, that kind of didn't look bad. I'm sure. All right, we're making it green. Way more green than what it was. And, you know, like I always say, I'm not restoring, I'm just preserving. And I think I did find a company that makes decal kits for this. So eventually I'd like to, that'd be a good wintertime project. Like I didn't have enough wintertime projects, but all right, we'll move on over to the other side there and work on that cable, disengage cable. All right, guys, what we have here is just thin cable and cable clamps. Kind of, there we go. We're just gonna loop it through there. I bet you I don't have, yeah, I do. I got extra with me. I dropped a nut. I could probably go up in Dad's shop to scrounge up a 1/4 inch nut though, if I have to. But we don't want to have to at all. Okay, point right down through here. And it is gone forevers. Alright guys, I'll be right back. I gotta get another nut. Alright guys, you can see what we did there. We'll put that cable in there. Just looped it back through. Clamped it. It has a little guide here it runs in. Looks like I got way too much cable, but that's alright, we can cut that off later. And then up here is the lever to disengage it. Like that there. Let's get you guys set up back here where you can see me what I'm doing. Alright. My idea was to use this little pulley up here, but I don't think that needs to be back here more, I believe. Alright, let's see if we can get this bolt here loose. We're definitely going to need a longer bolt. Alright, the nut broke loose, so that's a really good sign. I'm thinking this little rod would be to, you could put it underneath this or stop it there to be in transport mode, maybe. Because Ross Oliver man told me that you do not want to lose that or hurt that gearbox. Okay. Alright, let's go. I think I got one of them in my truck actually. Way longer, but we can cut it off. If we can get it in there. Oh yeah. Yep. Whoo! I love it when a plan comes together. Get that put in there. And then we'll get this put on there. I definitely want to get a flat washer between this stuff. Let me see this bushing here. That bushing lines up. Yeah, let me see if I can find us a flat washer for that bushing. But I think I got enough cable to reach all the way back. Too much cable. But I'd rather have, well, here's a flat washer. See what that does. Alright, that spaces it out. But I don't have a flat washer on this side. So we're still a flat washer short. And I'm going to have to go up to Dad's barn and see what I can find. So I'll bring you guys back when I find something. Alright guys, we've got it. That just snugged up here. We're going to try to combine the two cables here. Might try to loop it back so it takes up more room in there. Alright, let's get some nuts on there before we lose everything we got. This might be our problem, or this might be a little tough because we got to get it stretched tight enough that it moves the lever down there on the gearbox. Okay, that should be field mode. Pick it up. Yeah, we ain't pulling hardly in there. Let's take our slack up out of the pulley up here. Okay, alright guys, we got it. Like, right now the lever's up, we're locked up, engaged. We throw this back down, and it's not engaged. Got the wheels engaged. So, minus getting the cutoff wheel back over here to cut our excess off, this is a done deal, guys. Well, instead of trying to pick the tire up to put the lugs in, I'm gonna let the rake down a little bit. All right, it will work. Ah, come on now. Cooperate. Cooperate. It'd be a lot easier if you did. Got one. Got two. Let's go this way. Let gravity help us. All right. We got three back together, or three on. We'll get them tightened up, and I think we're there. And I can use the impact because it ain't so dished. And you'll need to stand on our head to tighten it. That one again. All right, guys. Yeah. All right, guys, look at that. The tires are about the same height. This one still might be a little bit taller, but it's a lot closer than what was on it. We greenified a little bit. I'm going to continue until I run this paint can out. Like I always say, you know, I'm not trying to restore them. I'm just trying to preserve them, make them look a little better. We got the disengagement cable back on. That's all working great. I have to get the grinder and a cutoff wheel over here to cut our slack out, or extra from the cable. Don't think I'll cut that off. I might just tape it up to that. That'll black tape. But yeah, you can just, that's a little catchy, but that's all right. But see right there, it's locked up, so that means it's engaged. Back there you can see it in the gearbox. That tire's trying to move. Anyway, throw this down and the tire don't try to move no more. So that's awesome. I probably won't paint anything up in here. It's got that mold growing on it. But wait until I can get the pressure washer over here, or get this back over to our place where I can pressure wash that off. I don't know. I don't think this one can's gonna go very far. So I'm just gonna stay over here on the back and just try to paint what I can. I should have sanded and primed it and then painted it, but hey, it's good enough for who it's for. But you guys probably don't want to watch me just paint. So I'll bring you back when I'm done with this can, and we'll see how far we get. Hey guys, you guys wonder how far a one spray can will go of Oliver out of green. This bar, the axle, this bar, and this bar, I painted on both sides. I've got the inside of this C-channel painted up to there on both sides, top and bottom. Got up to there on both sides. I got that hub and things. Well, I had the tire off, I could paint all that. And I got up to there on the outside. So, I mean, we're making it more better, getting there. I think next time I come over and work on this, I'll bring me 2 more cans. I don't think that'll get us, but that'll be really close. And I think next time I come over, I want to take this drive shaft off, check these wheel bearings, then I can just paint it a lot better off. Make sure it still slides here. I think it does, but you know, I'd rather be 100% sure. Need to bring over some tape, so I do not want to paint over that tag because you can still read it. And then eventually I would order that decal kit for it, but we're a ways away from that. But I'm super happy where we got tonight with it. I think we made real good progress, made it a lot more better. Got some green paint on it, and yeah, we're in. And I replaced the one tooth there, and they're not quite like the other ones. That's the international tooth, but it'll work. So thank you guys for watching, liking, subscribing. Hit our merch store up. I don't know, Ross Oliver, man, this will look good with an Alice in front of it, but yep, I'll buy green Oliver equipment. One of these days I might have an Oliver tractor. We'll just have to see what the good Lord has in store for us. But I'm going to leave this one here. And as always, my friends, keep on keeping on, because we love every single one of you. Jesus does too.